Good morning, people. Round 3. I want to add the awards section and I want to add the references. And I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do the references that I think they work. Once again, let me just remind you real quick. The resume, short, sweet, and to the point to try to get you in the door for the interview. Remember, you want to put things in here that kind of bait them. One of the things I do is with the hobbies and interests. I have some, I don't want to say unusual ones, but like with hiking, kayaking, the climbing mountains, playing soft air, helping rescue dogs. Those are conversation pieces that could stimulate it in the interview. Don't put down the basics and just don't put down playing video games unless you're focused on you're going to be coding, give video game design, esports type of situation that you've got that going on. Keep it so it'll trigger them to want to know more about you, get you in that door for the interview. When you come down to the awards, one of the things you want to do is, number one, tab in twice and get it so that you can get to the bullet. You want the bullet just outside the margin as you've got that. And what I want you to do is right away, your most proud award first is what you would do, okay? Put the one that you know right away you want people to know. So a lot of times you got kids who get all conference awards, maybe runner-up all state. Okay, definitely don't put them in bold. All right, you want the titles coming in. So I'm going to take that off with bold. All conference, and please put award after it. And then what I like to do is use a colon. And actually, don't even use the colon. Take that back. And you got that in 2019. Come down to the next one. Maybe you're in National Honor Society. And you got it in 2019. Same thing. Okay? And just continue your way down. Now, if you have so many awards that maybe you've got 15 to 20 awards, pick your top 10. Pick your top 10, and you can do 2 columns if you want to in a table and do them side by side so it doesn't take up down the page and leave this huge white chunk that's over here. Because what I'm trying to do is subliminally, when you look at this, I want subliminally somebody to go, wow, that's a full page. They've had a full life. Okay? You don't want to leave big blank white gaps that are in here. Okay? So start thinking about top 10 and we'll do a table with 5 on 5. We'll put a space in here, backspace to get that out of here. Now, references can be really tricky. And one of the things I want you to think about is don't spacebar. Do not spacebar. It'll cause this snake effect. Okay, you just can't line it up. Tab, tab, tab. So the first one I'm just going to start out with, let's put down my name. Now tab across, not in bold either. It's because I did my titles first. Okay, tab across 3 times and go to the next one. And I'm just going to continue to use my own name. Because you can always fix this later. Now, down we go. Get a job title. Get their title. Even if it's somebody who's a stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home dad, you could put down house dad, house mom, or housewife, house husband, whatever you want to call it, because that's a lot of work. That's an impressive job if they're home raising the kids. But for me, I would put down English teacher. Okay, it's doing it again. Okay, I'm just going to highlight real quick as much as I can and try to get that out of there and get rid of bold. Okay, next one, I'm going to come over here. Let's put down speech teacher for this one. Without the big P right there. Love my henpecking, but it got me through all my college and everything else. So English teacher, speech teacher, debate teacher. Let's just go there. Okay, come down to the next one. I'm just going to use the school address, even though I'm easy to find. So I'm going to cut and paste that, control copy. I'm going to tab over, control paste, control over, control paste. I'm going to come down, spell Shepherd, comma, spell out Michigan for now with the zip code on the same line. 48883, right? Yep, I don't do it very much. 48883. Whoops, probably would have helped if I'd have done it. How about we just copy and paste this? Notice there's no comma after Michigan for the zip code. You don't have to do that. Paste. See how it's getting nice and tight in there? I'll show you here in a second what we can do. Now, you've got an option to do email and phone number. I definitely recommend phone number because when I do references for people, I want them to call me and hear my voice. So I always recommend the kids put my cell phone number on there. Keep using that tab button, no space bars. And if you want, you can put down email to get it going. Okay. I'm going to grab that, copy that, paste it over. Oh, backspace. Okay. Don't let it link up. Backspace. And I'm going to tab down, come back up. All right. Now, it does look a little bit crowded, so we got some options. Will it take if I tab? See how it looks if I tab these. Go to the center one, tab them over, and see how crowded it looks. Okay, now it's a little crowded on this side, but it's not bad. The balance isn't bad. Now, if you need to, and you do all three of them, you could take Michigan and go to MI, because that is an acceptable abbreviation, and see how it looks then. Okay, so if I take that, come back to that, it's all in how you feel the eye looks at that point. Okay, and this probably isn't going to look too bad, and I'm going to probably leave it right like that. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. Now, you could space this over, but you may run into a little bit of problem here with this. With the email, it's going to bump over. All you got to do is give it a try. See what you think. Because, boy, it's real easy to control Z back. Oh, so you know what we might be able to do? Just cheat a little bit. Oh, looky. Now, that's clean. I love the way that looks. Okay, and if we get all the awards in here and do that, it's perfect. Now, the second way to do this if you want to, okay, I'm going to come down here and I'm going to show you a little trick. Whoops, come back up here. I want to show you a little trick. Let me remove that. Okay, I'm going to come down to that second page. You can also come up to Insert Table. And I need 3 columns with how many did we have? 2, 4, 6. I need 6 spaces if I'm going to use all that. Okay? I'm going to insert a table down there. So then what you're going to do, you're going to take this, because that's why I left it up top. I only want to show you this for demo purposes. Some people might think this is a lot easier. I got my reservation because I want to show you the difference in both of them. Okay? See how it's spreading out and you've got a gap? There's a bigger gap between the two. Hey, you know what I wonder? Will it, if I do all 3 of these, do all 3 columns? See if we can do this quicker. All you can do is try. Nope. Control Z out of that. I was hoping. The thing I like is it's nice and tight typed right there. The table is going to spread these out, and I think it's kind of a little bit more of a waste of space, but I do want to show you one trick if you decide to do this that a lot of people don't do. Probably would have been nice that if I would have done all 3 of these, but let me do this first. I get babbling, you guys, and my mind goes faster than my hands because I am not the best typist in the world, nor the fastest, but I get the job done. Can't believe dogs aren't barking this morning. That's okay. Family's sleeping. My wife's up drinking coffee. I miss you guys, believe it or not, your craziness. And looky. Okay, so now you go. Wow, Mr. Gross, that's nice, but I hate that table. See the difference between the two right here? Okay, watch what you do with the table. I'm going to highlight this whole table. Okay, so I highlight that whole table. I'm going to right-click. And I want to go to table properties. When I click on table properties, cell background color, you look at all this stuff, but see the table border? Make the table border white. And if you can, drop it down to like 0 point. Click OK. Check it out. Okay, my first one with the tabs, my second one with the spaces. Now, if you're going for the illusion of filling the page, this is probably the better way to go. Myself personally, I like this one. So what I would do is you look at the 2 differences. I'm definitely going to go with the top one for right now. But you can tweak the table and move things up. Do all kinds of goofy stuff with it. For right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the whole table and hit backspace delete. Bring this back up. And right now, as you take a peek at this, we got a short, concise resume that hopefully gets us in the door. Okay? That's lesson 3. Be back later.